Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. Okay, so we've just arrived here at the Mo Isle. We are going to compile a port report first. The Admiralty likes to keep an eye on Iron Misery's activities, the business of spores. Of course, I&M's activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can. Okay, and then we will take tea with the factor. The poor fellow needs the company, and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the factor's house, looking out over the fungal jungle, an expanse of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the Gamp Pole, where monsters swarm, about the seductions of the principles of coral, the infestation at Featherhaven. He also has a load of belugas frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff, I fear that I might be transformed entirely into fungus. He leans confidentially towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. Okay, so we use 2 terror. We gain 10 fragments and 1 supply. Okay, so thank you for that. Now we're going to leave here. Next stop is going to be the canal. So let's head in that direction. Got another, looks like another fog bank at least coming up. Hopefully Moody's light will help us out though. Little ships throng the waters here. The crew grow wistful. They swap old stories of Sunless Sea. We draw near to the Cumberland Canal. The way to the surface. Okay. I haven't been to the surface in a long time as well. Okay, so we need to go a little bit further to the north. Oh, hey there, Jellyflower. I know you're going to attack me, so I'm going to shoot you. And I'm going to speed up. And that should be enough to stay away from you. Oh, ooh. That was just about enough to stay away from you. Oh, and we missed you. Okay. Well, we'll probably kill you on the way out then. Recurring nightmares watched. Oh, okay. So we're going to confront the nightmares. And then we'll probably have to reload from the last one because we got very little chance. 15% chance, so what's that? 1 in 6.5 or so. Well, let's try. Okay, we failed. Okay, so let's close that. And then let's load from the last one. Because we're absolutely screwed if we let that happen. And we're at the point now where we just want to get our ending. But so we're not going to get our supplies. We're going to leave here. And let's see if we can make it this time. Man, I don't know how many times I said it, but the music in this game is just so fantastic. It's so evocative. It's like the person who wrote the music just got the setting of the game and just completely nailed it. Like there's lots of really good music in games, but it's that combination of the music being good and the music being so fitting for the game that it's in as well. Especially now in these days where the AAAs are kind of heading more towards hookups with big stars or whatever, rather than like having more original music themselves in the games. So like smaller independent developers, just they add so much to gaming as a whole. It's just amazing. Right, anyway, we made it, so let's pop in here. Right, we rise and be lost, the time has come, no more darkness, give yourself the light of the sun. If you don't have enough supplies, take passage aboard under a ship. Your flesh will wither and your journey will end. So that would be an ending that we could do for the game, which we're not going to do. We are going to get a port. Many ships pass this way, but perhaps you'll pick up something they missed. Business as usual. The gates open and shut. The locks remain free from sabotage. If anything besides London is safe in all the Undersea, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping the way open. So get our port. We're then going to listen for surface gossip. The ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. A sorry end. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scramble for the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlooked. Curious markings, dates, times, code names. Spies work? So we got a game, moving the great game there. Okay, we're not going to do that. So what we should actually do is make a save here, because our next thing is going to be trying to sail off the map to the west. So let's see how that actually works out for us. We may not have enough fuel to actually be able to do this, because I didn't actually look up what you need, because generally you need something at least to survive these things. You can't just go there and sail off. But we'll see. And we'll probably stop at Mutton Isle as well, just to get a little bit of information while we're there. So we need to head that way just slightly. A row of watchful Zebats perch on the ship's railing. Their heads swivel in unison as you cross the deck. Okay, got Murray Straits. Oh, we need to head over here. Okay. Home waters, sailors dawdle at the rail, watching for the lights of London. Well, at least this time we're actually approaching London and not sailing away from it. Let's pop in there. Quaker's Haven. We're not going to attempt to dock. We are going to attempt to get a port. Lower the lifeboat and row to one of the less slippery, less sheer cliffs. Pray you don't get caught. Enemy movements. You scale the cliff and crouch in the mud. Through a spyglass you observe the soldiers' movements. A contingent approaches the charred remains of the Cock and Magpie, escorting ragged islanders. A woman in feathered epaulets sits at a table within, smiling at sea charts and scowling at the crees stamped by the leopard clan. Once inside, the islanders fall to their knees before her, their proud faces strain as they address her. Okay, gonna leave here, and we're gonna go and see what happens when we sail off to the west. We probably should have made a save there as well, but we didn't. It's too late to turn back. I think there's a megalops hanging around, out around here, possibly. Maybe they're headed further south though. Could just stop at London and refuel and then go. I think I'll do that. Okay, let's pop in here. Let's declare all of our controlled goods. So we get 2 approved romantic literature, that's fine. Her Enduring Majesty thanks you, one of the revenue intones. Did he just smile? So they get 10 echoes, that's fine. We collect their messages. Okay, we'll have a chat with you. We'll pass on the strategic information. The Admiral sits up. Although he steeples his fingers and pretends calm. Invisible eyes. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory, actually. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. Okay, so we get some money out of that. Pass on more strategic information. Then let's submit our port reports. Okay, so we've got Guiders Morn, Vanderbite, Wither, Shepherd's Isle, Abbey Rock, Kingman Canal, Chapel of Light, Abbott Horizon, Frostfound, Codex, Salt Lines, Quicker's Haven, Dunwile, Low Barnet, Rack. Okay, and then we can ask this. Okay, Kingman Canal. Okay, well we've just been there. Right, so we're done with him. We don't need to fix a hull for once. We now have more of that. We haven't done what we needed to do for them. And we don't have any more visions of the surface for you, unfortunately. I have to look up how to get those, actually. We are going to hire more crew. So let's do that. Okay, perfect. Then we should spend, we'll read the morning papers. Okay, the Echo Bazaar, that enigmatic marketplace, has increased its tax on love stories. The trader Empress has forbidden singing in the street outside her palace. The anarchists of the Cathedral Council have inexplicably dynamited a drinking fountain. The Ministry of Public Decency has located and destroyed a nest of gallbladder wasps. Okay, good. Then we'll rest in our townhouse, which gets our terror down to 26. We're happy enough with that. Okay, we're not going to sell our townhouse. Right, so let's go to the shops. We can buy supplies. Okay, and fuel. Okay, and then here I think we can sell our approved literature now. Sell those. And we can sell any of those. Right, I think that's that done. Oh, actually, let's buy some more. Let's see, supplies. Okay. Then let's pick up an agent for you. I have a friend, the diplomat says casually, who would be grateful for passage somewhere. The Canade, for instance, or Port Canadian. Okay. Let's do that. We get 50 echoes for that. Let's do it again. Not that we need the echoes, but we may as well. Again, we need 7 for you. We don't need to do anything there. Okay. Right. Let's make a save. And let's just go and see what happens when we go off to the west. Wait, can we actually sail through there? Is this a bridge or a sandbank? I think we may not be able to sail through here. We'll see. No, okay. Right, so we can't go that way. Can we actually go that way? I'm gonna try. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the episode here, and then we'll try next time. So we load back from London. Yeah. So yeah, we load back from where the save we made in London and go from there. So we need to remember to sail off. Okay. Well, hopefully I remember that, because that's going to be a new session. Because otherwise we're just going to do a whole loop. But yeah, for now that is the end of that one. I hope you have enjoyed. Hope you keep yourself out there. Hope you are having a nice festive season and that the new year treats you well. And you know, if you want to, if you enjoyed this, maybe check out some other stuff that I do. I'm currently playing through the Intimate case, which is a really good Lovecraftian detective choose your own adventure. And then also I'm playing Cultist Simulator, which has really good writing similar to this and has a lot of the same kind of vibes as well. So if you feel like it, maybe go and check those out. But for now, hope you enjoyed this one, and hope to see you on another one. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.